Maintenance of air conditioning Spheros. Part 1. Air conditioning operation. First, start the vehicle using the ignition key. Switch on the air condition unit using the auto key for automatic mode. Set temperature as per requirement using the increase and decrease arrow keys. Use vent key for set the blower's speed manually. Push fresh air buttons for switch on the fresh air vent. Use the auto key again for switch off the air conditioning system. Replacement of compressor and alternator belt. Loosen main tensioner nut using wrenches for remove the belts. Moves the compressor to engine side. Remove belt from pulley groove. Check and replace the belt with another new one if required. Put belt again into the pulley groove and retighten the belt tensioner nut. Use double nut to avoid opening of the nut and vibration. Check the belt tension with the help of belt tension gauge. Put some grease and drive set movable parts for free and smooth movement. To replace the alternator belt, loosen the nuts of adjusting bolt at the base of the compressor. Remove belt and replace it with another in the same style. Retighten the tensioning nuts. Checks tension of belts using belt tension gauge and check the alignment from compressor pulley to alternator pulley and compressor pulley to crank pulley. Replacement and maintenance of electromagnetic clutch assembly. First method of removal: the clutch assembly. Loose the tensioner nut and remove the compressor and alternator belt. Open the center bolt of clutch assembly using the spanner and 16 number socket. Remove the center nut and retighten the same nut in clutch assembly. Hold the assembly with spanner and tighten the long bolt using the hydraulic drill machine and remove the clutch assembly carefully. Second method of removal: the clutch assembly. Remove the belts from the compressor pulley and alternator pulley. Remove the center bolt using the spanner and a pneumatic drill machine. Open the center nut of clutch assembly from center area. Retighten the center bolt again at compressor shaft till the end. Put the puller on pulley. Put center on bolt, which you tighten at compressor shaft. Check puller end to fit on compressor pulley properly. Hold clutch assembly bolt using spanner and tighten the puller center bolt using pneumatic drill machine. Clutch assembly will come out and be careful that clutch assembly do not fall. Remove the center bolt from compressor shaft after removal of clutch assembly. Replacement of the magnetic coil. Open the Allen bolt and remove the coil and replace it with another. Check for the same coil voltage. Replace the coil on compressor and retighten the L4 Allen bolt. Use torque wrench to tighten coil mounting bolt with recommended torque. Maintenance of the clutch assembly. Remove the pulley from clutch assembly after open the O bolts. Remove snap ring from bearing. Remove set pulley using special bench. Separate into two parts together. Remove snap ring and put on press to remove the bearing. Replace the bearing. Replace the snap ring and use distance piece for support of clutch assembly. Check the air gap of the assembly established manually. Replace the bearing cover and snap ring. Rotate the clutch assembly and check that pulley running smoothly without any noise. Make sure that assembly keyway match with compressor shaft key. Pick and put the clutch assembly into vehicle compressor, retighten the center nut and tighten the center bolt using the spanner and torque wrench. Reinstall the belt on pulley and retighten. Check the proper tension of belt using the recommended tension gauge. Check the pulley alignment using the scale. Check the electric connection. Check the important link between electric connectors. Open the fuse box and check the fuse connection. Retighten the nut using torque wrench to apply recommended torque if required. Check the connection and rooftop unit. Retighten if required. This check will reduce the breakdown. Check the rubber bitting on unit and cover in good conditions. Use compressed air and special elbow to clean the drain pipe from unit side. Close the cover and retighten all cover bolts using torque wrench. Check the leakage on compressor and fitting connection using water with soap. Cleaning and replacing return air filters of air condition unit. Open the return air grill and remove the filter for cleaning. Wash the filters with soap and water and clean using compressed air on low pressure. Wash the return air filter twice in a week and replace the filter after 1 year or when required. Place the filters back. This practice of frequent maintenance of the filters would improve the life of air condition unit. Replacing the air conditioning control panel. Loose the both screws of dash control, remove the controller outside and disconnect all wiring connection from dash controller. Replace with new one, connect the wiring coupler again. Fix it in dashboard and retighten the both screw again. Replacement of the evaporator blowers and condenser fans. Open the cover removing the old cover bolts. Disconnect the electrical connection from blower motor. Open the mounting bolt of blower and remove the blower. Replace blower with same model. Connect all wiring connections. Retighten the mounting bolt of blower using torque wrench.